focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me?
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be just talking to you a little bit about some advice that I would give to first year starting uni, because I know uni can be quite it's a bit of like a daunting experience in it, so I'm trying to like give you some advice on that because I remember first year in it. So if you do like this video, be sure to obviously give it a like, because likes really do help. You wouldn't understand, but it really do help. So like, comment and share, and if you want to see more of my content and more of my videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel. So without further ado, and let's chit chat because we do a lot of this, we're gonna get on to the video. Starting off uni, yeah, I remember when I started uni, like, oh my gosh, it was 3 years ago now. That is insane. Before I went to uni, I made sure to work in the summer before I went. So now I know people get student finance, people get different amounts of student finance, but what I will say is, like, work that summer before you go, because you never know how much money you're gonna, you might have, like, okay, let's say your student finance perfectly covers your rent, yeah, and you have a little bit of money for food, yeah, but a little extra money will always help. Do you get what I mean? So I would strongly recommend to work that summer before you go to uni. So i.e. like now, if you're a first year, work the summer before you go to uni and save your money so that when you do start in your first year, you got enough money for, like, let's say freshers events, food, travel, just meetups with like people who you've met at uni, like you might go out for food or something, like little things like that. Do you get what I mean? Make sure you're saving your money, because first year it can be expensive if you don't plan and save your money very well. But for me, I was working at uni as well, and I worked before uni started, so yeah, I had the money. The next thing I would say to do is open a student bank account as well. So this is like linked to money as well, but open a student bank account, because some accounts, they offer you, like, I don't know, I think there's a rail card one. I think Santander, they do a rail card one, and NatWest, they give you like a taste card with discounts. So setting up like a student account, it just makes handling money a lot easier, and it's not money all in one account. It separates your money so you can budget a lot better, and you get like perks as well. So definitely set up a student account, which brings me on to the next thing, which is have a budgeting plan. Like, even if it's like, people think, oh, but it's first year, why do I need to like say, like, why do I need to budget? Because you don't know what's gonna happen, and at the end of the year you might want to do something like fun or something, or there might be something coming up, like things happen unexpectedly. So always make sure that you're on a budget. Like, it doesn't have to be too rigid. Like, it can be like, I don't know, let's say £100 a week or something. Like, make sure you have some sort of budget in place so that you're not overspending and you don't run out of money in like second term, because that happened to me. That happened to me. Register for like student discounts. Like, okay, so you can't obviously do that until, I think it's when you get your uni email. So I don't know if you really get, well, for my uni, you didn't get it until like September type time. But as soon as you get it, sign up for uni days, because you save money, and it helps so that when you're buying, like, let's say your uni stuff, like, I don't know, your pots or plates or stuff or whatever, you get a student discount when you're buying your stuff before you even started uni. So you're saving money before you even started uni. So yeah, that will really help out. Next thing is to get to know, if you're living in like student accommodation, make sure you get to know every single person in your flat. As in, like, even if it's just like a quick hi or something, make sure you know people's names and stuff and you're familiar with people, because it means that you're going to set yourself up to get to know more people, and it makes life in the flat a lot easier. Do you get? Because you can't live with people and not know who they are. Do you get? You want to know who's in your flat. It just makes life a lot easier. You get to know a little bit about people and you make friends. So yeah, spend time and get to know the people in your flat. My first year flat experience was very interesting, obviously, for the world. But I'm not going to do that. But make sure you've at least said hi to your flatmates. Okay, once you've got to know your flatmates, going back a bit, actually, going back a little bit, I would say when you're moving in, on the day you're moving in, get there early. Like, get there a little, just get there before everybody else in the flat, because you wanna, you know, cupboards and stuff, people literally fight with them. I'll be so for real. Like, I remember moving in, yeah, was that the first person? No, second person. I think I was like the second person to move in, or third, I can't remember. But anyway, I was near the start of moving in there, and there were already like cupboards full in it. So if you want like good cupboards and space to actually put your stuff, because I remember the last girl who moved into our flat, she didn't really have space for her stuff. Like, she was like under the sink or something. I'm thinking, God forbid. So if you want to have space for your stuff and like fridge shelves and stuff, make sure you get there early, get there first. And it's not even like a territorial thing, it's just like it will make your life a lot easier throughout the year, because if you get there late and you get there last, you ain't gonna get space, are you? Okay, and then next thing I will say, get a student bus pass, if you can get one, or get the equivalent. And if you don't have a rail card, get a rail card, because if you're going to be catching the trains to come home, or even a coach, no, does it work for coaches? I don't know, but I can't remember actually. No, it's just trains in it, but you get you get a discount in it, so make sure you buy it, because saving money, why would you not do that? Do you get? Yeah, make sure you've got a good quality laptop, because I had a laptop and in my second year, and it literally deleted all my coursework. So, and I had to literally start it all again and just rely on uni laptop. So make sure you've got a good quality laptop before you start uni. And I'm not saying to get a new one, but just check it over before you go. Make sure it works. So, because when you buy yourself, it can be quite a stressful experience. So make sure you got that started. Join all the societies that you want. Now, obviously, you're gonna have to have like a schedule and not like overbook yourself, basically. But don't be put off by the idea that you think, oh, people are gonna think this is cringe. People are gonna judge me if I do this. Like, do what you want to do and join the societies you want to join, because you're never gonna get that experience again in first year. Like, you're not gonna be a first year again. Do you get what I mean? So enjoy what you can, and you'll meet people. Think about it, people in those societies are going to be like you. So if you're around those people, those are going to be your friends. And I think I'll be so for real, people do not care at uni. Like, do you think people care what society you're in? And how are they going to know unless they're speaking to you? And you might not even be in the same circles as them. So, like, don't worry about it. Like, join the society you want to join. So, yeah. And then my final piece of advice is to just, like, go to everything. So if people in your flat, let's say, invite you to the cinema, let's say they're like, oh yeah, we'll go in cinema, just go. Like, especially if it's like in the first few weeks, because you never know, you might become like the best of friends with these people. And it's always good to like just get yourself out there, because I feel like saying no too much, especially in the first few weeks of uni, can like really be make or break, and it can affect whether you make the friends for life, or if you don't. Do you get? Because think about it, everyone's in the same boat for uni. Everyone is literally going to be by themselves on their ones, unless some people have friends there with them, but like 9 times out of 10 everyone's on their ones. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to obviously like it, comment and share. And I post every Saturday, so be sure to come back next week for another video, and you can do that by subscribing to my channel. So I will see you next week for more content.
Hands in the soap, how the faucet's running in.